Welcome back to Mosport Speedway and round number 8 of the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series on TSN. Scott Steckley, in the Castrol points leader, leads here in the Full Throttle Energy Drink 200 as we get set for restart number 1 here on lap 25.
Well, you see DJ hard on the throttle, up through the gears down the front stretch. See that car move around? That's how softly sprung these race cars are.
Andrew Ranger got up to the back bumper. The 02 Kerry Mix as well might have nudged him a little bit. But now the 17 of DJ Kennington drops in behind the 22 tow truck in a box Dodge Avenger of Scott Steckley.
Wow, great racing up front there. Andrew Ranger doing another good job on the ovals here at Mosport.
Fighting for position is the 9 of Mark Dilley underneath the 1 of Peter Gibbons. These two have been racing side by side for so many years, as Gibbons will let Dilley have it this time, and now he gets up to the back bumper. He sees that hole opening. He wants to go with him as Dilley ducks underneath the 4 car of Don Thompson Jr. for 5th. Looks like Thompson's going to hang on the outside, but here comes the Leland Industries Dodge Avenger of Mark Dilley once again.
Drag race down the backstretch. Dodge against Chevrolet. The Dodge is going to take the spot. And here comes Peter Gibbons down that number 1 Chevrolet. He's strong on the bottom as well.
Billy, we've talked about this at different tracks as well. You can see the tires on the inside dropping off to the inside of the Raceway, helping the cars turn a little bit.
What that does, Dave, is it loosens the car up. When you drop the tire off the racetrack, it puts wedge in the car and allows you to drive harder off the corner.
As we look back to the 84 of J.R. Fitzpatrick, now we ride on board.
Down the front stretch in the big black Dodge into turn 1, hard on the brakes. Down to the bottom, you can see him cranking on the wheel. The thing's not turning the middle, it's pushing like a dump truck, as they say.
Second spot now for the 02 of Kerry Mix in the BDI Ford Fusion. He'll relegate the Castrol Syntec number 17 Dodge Avenger of DJ Kennington to 3rd spot. Still everybody chasing the 22 of Scott Steckley. There you see him just going into your screen.
Well, Kerry Mix in the 02 just doing a monster task today. All week long, he's been working long hours to get that car rebuilt. Plus, he's got a little bit of the flu.
Yeah, because you remember back at Vernon, Sun Valley Speedway, the last time we raced on an oval, he got in hard up into the wall and pretty much rode off the front end of that race car.
Well, Dave, the boys told me it was front and rear clips. They worked 12, 14-hour days. But you got to remember, it was only a short time ago that we referred to Kerry as an Ironman, and he's an old-school racer. He is an Ironman.
Yeah, there's now a battle for 8th spot as we ride on board with Dave Whitlock looking back to the 4 of Don Thompson Jr. Started outside of the front row, but has been slipping back.
Oh, listen to the RPMs of the motor. They right up 8,000 RPM down the straightaway and then hard brake on into the corner.
It's interesting to hear him, too. He eases it into one corner, but then there is a hard braking at the other end.
Yeah, it's all about each racetrack has its own characteristic, and they have to be hard on the gas or hard on the brake, depending on how the car wants to enter the corner.
And, of course, something new this year, you can log on to NASCAR.ca and vote for your favorite driver of the series. Kind of cool.
Vote often and vote lots. Scott Steckley has got my vote for being the most popular driver this year. The quiet man from Milverton getting the job done.
And that tow truck in a box Dodge Avenger has been stout at each and every track we run. And you can see the gap back to the 2nd position. And the 02 of Kerry Mix. As Scott Steckley has stretched out about a 3-second lead here still in the early going in the Full Throttle Energy Drink 200. And Mark Dilley has jumped up to 2nd as DJ Kennington slides back. And the 02 of Kerry Mix into 3rd.
Young Andrew Ranger, once that door was open on the bottom of DJ Kennington, he's going to try and get that 27 Fusion into that spot as well, but DJ's able to hold him off.
The Walmart-tied Ford Fusion of Andrew Ranger, last year's champion in the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series, a little crossways off of corner number 4, but he bites that right rear into the asphalt. He gets a good run into corner 1. He's going to take that spot.
Well, DJ Kennington just sitting there now. He's going to just sit in and ride and communicate to Dave White, his crew chief, what changes he'd like to see in that race car when they do come to pit road.
So Scott Steckley continues out front, unchallenged here in the tow truck in a box number 22 as we continue under green here in the Full Throttle Energy Drink 200.